Hello VC, what's going on? It's me, Will, internet's busiest vinyl community member, and I'm back with a quick Halloween related video for you guys. I haven't done one of these before, but I'm gonna show you a few things from my collection that I consider to be Halloween related. I just browsed through real quick through my collection. I picked up a couple of CDs, one 7-inch single, one 10-inch EP, and one full-length album to show you that I consider to be Halloween related. So let's go ahead and check it out. And let's start off with the Kings of Halloween, the Misfits. I got a couple of CDs by them. This is collection number 1 and this is collection number 2. As you can tell, these are two greatest hits albums by the Misfits. In my opinion, if you're starting to get into the Misfits, these are the collections to own by them. These have all the hits plus more by the Misfits. And here are the track lists. This is collection number 1. And here's the track list for collection number 2. Collection number 1 came out in 1986 on Plan 9 Records, and collection number 2 came out on Caroline Records in 1995. What's great about these two collections is that there's no overlap between the two songs. And as you can tell, all the hits are here and more. So if you're starting to get into the Misfits, these are definitely the collections to start off with. Two greatest hits collection by the mighty Misfits. Alright, let's move on to the 7-inch single that I picked up from my collection that is also Halloween related. And of course I also had to pick up the Misfits. This is a 7-inch single for Beware. And this one came out originally in 1980 on Plan 9 Records. And when I bought this a few years ago, I bought it at the record store and I thought it was the original one. Because I didn't know much about 7-inch singles back then when I bought it, but then I researched online on Discogs and I found out that it's actually a bootleg copy. Mainly you can tell because of the type of label that it has. It just has a blank label in there, and it doesn't have much in the dead wax either, so it's easy to tell that it is a bootleg copy. But either way, it sounds great. I still like it. A great copy of Beware by the Misfits. Here's the track list in the back. This one has We Are, 138, Bullet, Hollywood Babylon, Attitude, which Attitude might be one of my favorite songs by the Misfits. Horror Business, Teenagers from Mars, and the classic Last Caress. Great 7-inch. I guess it's more of an EP by the Misfits, and this one came out in 1980. Alright, enough of the Misfits, and let's move on to a band that was very influenced by the Misfits back when it got started. I'm talking about AFI, and this is the 10-inch single of All Hallows EP. This one originally came out in 1999 on Nitro Records. This is a reissue that I just picked up, I think it was last year, as you can see here in the hype sticker. It says Collector's Edition on orange vinyl, also on Nitro Records. Like I said, a 10-inch EP, has 5 songs only, I think, or actually 4 songs, but the 4 songs are excellent by AFI. Now, if you have only listened to the newer stuff by AFI, this is very different. When AFI got started back in the mid to late 90s, they were a full-blown punk rock band, very influenced, I guess, to hardcore punk bands like the Misfits. At some point they were very close to the music of the Misfits in music and imagery. Here's the insert that the EP came in. Again, this is just a reissue that came out last year on really nice orange vinyl. Very Halloween related, especially there with the labels. Love that picture there with the pumpkin. Yeah, really great songs in this EP. It might be my favorite EP by AFI. I actually don't own that many, but this is a really great one. The song right here, the last one, Total Immortal, is, in my opinion, might be one of the best songs by AFI. Fast, hard punk rock song by AFI, perhaps one of the best ones by the band. Anyways, let's move on to the final music related item that I have to show you that is kind of Halloween related, I would say. I couldn't find that many 12-inch records in my collection that were very obviously Halloween related. The only one that I found was the Ramones with Brain Drain, and this one came out back in 1989. I think it came out originally in Sire Records. The copy that I have came in on Christ Alice Records. because I have the German copy of this record on vinyl. This is an original copy as well, and the reason why I consider it to be kind of like a Halloween related item is because it has the classic song Pet Sematary, which was influenced on the movie and the book by Stephen King that came out back in 1989. In my opinion, it's a pretty good Ramones record. It's not their best, but I think it was a pretty fun record to listen to anyways. So yeah, that's my pick of a full-length album that is, I guess, kind of horror-oriented. And lastly, I also wanted to show you one movie. Like I said before, I don't show that many movies in my videos because I don't really own that many movies. Most of my collection is about music, not about movies. But I do have one DVD that I wanted to show you, and this is, in my opinion, the best movie to watch during Halloween. Really scary stuff, The Exorcist, and this one came out originally in 1973. This is the expanded edition that came out, I think, in the early 2000s. I own it on DVD, and it's a great and a classic horror movie. Definitely a must-watch, especially for Halloween. Alright, VC, that's all I have to show you for today. I would love to see if you have any Halloween related stuff. I know it's kind of late to post this video, but I wanted to share it with you anyways. And I would also like to see if you dressed up for Halloween. Let me know in your videos. Thanks for watching. Take care. And Tran,